Hey YouTube, hey TikTok, I'm going in today. I just wanted to holler at y'all real quick. I was watching Morning Joe and they were talking about bringing down the temperature in the country, people being respectful when other people, pass away. But my thing is always directed at what the Democrats need to do. But it's never MAGA. MAGA can do whatever they want. It needs to be excused. MAGA's just stressed out and they don't know why. MAGA's just so stressed and they need to express themselves. Do y'all remember when Paul Pelosi almost passed away at the hands of a white man, young white man? And you know what happened? They were going in, get your cup, go get it, and quit all that screaming, honey. And you remember that Donald Trump made, sorry, I got my lotion rubbed in, he thought it was funny. He would be at his rallies doing this, the chopping, the beating of him in the head. Philandro Castile, when he was unalive by a cop in Indianapolis. And remember, they loved that young man, loved him. He passed away in front of his daughter and his fiance. Wouldn't even let him get any help. Sitting in a car, no record, worked at the school as a janitor. Remember him? And that state went off, and they named some things after him. Remember that? Crickets from MAGA. Crickets. George Floyd, they made so many memes about him, and that was important to the progressive. I'm a moderate. That was important to the progressive part of the Democratic wing, and they made so many memes about it, talked about him being a criminal. He wasn't a criminal at the time he was unalive. He wasn't doing crime, I mean. So that was okay with them. So what I'm saying is, if you're not saying that they need to be more respectful, how are you going to say other people need to be more respectful? Joe Scarborough played this morning a clip from Charlie Kirk saying that even hate speech needs to be protected. He played that clip this morning on Morning Joe. So you can't tell us, you can't say, well, the Dems, y'all need to do this and we need to do that. And look at this too. Riddle me this. How is it that MAGA is trying to say that Charlie Kirk was unalived by black people? That's what MAGA is trying to say. When we see Tyler is clearly Caucasian, they're trying to say he was unalived by Democrats. When we could see Tyler's granny said all of them were MAGA. None of them even knew a Democrat, let alone a black. She didn't say that. But when she said, I don't know any Democrats, she don't know no blacks. I'm saying that. She don't know none. But yet, y'all are trying to push that narrative because you don't want the fact that this economy is crashing, the fact that people are going hungry to come out. And now they just released a little bit more, the Epstein estate, because Congress made them do it. And they released emails between Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein about how does he want to be seen, as a child molester or as a somebody that frequents prostitutes. He said he would rather be seen as somebody that frequents prostitutes. Donald Trump knows something's going to come out, so he has his billionaire, millionaire buddies in mainstream media. He just hurt your feelings and just put you out of the house. Yes, straight G. Yes, straight G. So he has his buddies in mainstream media, the millionaires and billionaires, just keep pushing this Charlie Kirk story. Pushing it, pushing it, pushing it. So that we don't look at what all came out in the emails. You let Delane Maxwell, she may be home for all we know. We can't trust Cash Patel. We can't trust him any further than we can see him. And so she may be home. We know she's a liar. And they're telling us nothing to see here. This sweet lady said that everything was okay and she knew nothing. But yet she was emailing back and forth, actually trying to tell Jeffrey things that he needed to say to avoid being convicted. As more and more come out about this Epstein file, what women need to because you're a white woman. Donald Trump, Cash Patel, none of them care about y'all, because if they did, they would let the whole Epstein thing come out. They have the power to hit the button and dump it out. Hit the button and dump it out. Jeffrey Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell were trying to talk about a minor in this latest email. Watch it on Morning Joe. They were trying to talk about a minor and how they were going to phrase her and make her look bad and dump stuff about a minor. These some wicked people. So we're not going to forget them. We're going to get back on it. Every video I'm going to mention something about them. These women deserve to be heard. They deserve to be heard. From an angry black woman out of Tennessee, don't worry about cancel culture. Let's get up out the mud and the have-nots with the beat the haves.